Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom.
Hey sweet friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is definitely a vlog style video. My husband took 3 of the kiddos to their grandparents. My husband's gonna be there today for the day as well. So it's giving me a chance to pick up around the house. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Since I only have 3 kiddos here, I thought, why not take advantage? I do not have a game plan at all. I'm just going to clean as I see needed. There's still a ton of stuff to do. These all need to be thrown outside. I'll probably show you guys that today as well. This is the playroom, so I'm gonna show you guys from our living room, but we are gonna go ahead and stop talking and tackle this.
I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
So I thought I would pop on and chit chat with you guys a little bit today. I'm finally getting all of these boxes out of our house from when we moved. It feels like moving is never ending. Like, we have so much to still organize. This house is gigantic compared to our last place we were at. Our last home was only 1,450 square feet, excuse me, and this house is 2,850 square feet. So there is a ton of extra room, and our home feels really empty right now, just because in our last place, you know, we had the furniture to fit perfectly in all of those areas, and now that we have a new space, there's more room and just more to do. Like in this area, I know I told you guys it is the playroom. It's actually half of a playroom and half of a classroom. Is it done the way that I want? Absolutely not, but it's functionable right now. We are living budget to budget right now, as I'm sure most Americans are, or anybody in the world, honestly, right now with how everything is going. So I have huge plans for this room, but again, it's going to take time for me to get it done. I cannot stand this carpet. If you're watching this video, I'm sure it's a huge turnoff because it's so old-fashioned. But we could not afford to replace the entire flooring in this house right now. The only reason why we did the laundry room, my son's room, and the kitchen was because the kitchen had linoleum lifting up, and it already ran flush with the laundry room, so we kind of had to do both. And then in my oldest son's room, his room had mold, so we had to completely renovate that room, and it took up a lot of the budget. So in the future, we'll definitely be replacing this flooring, still deciding if we want to do laminate throughout or hardwood floor, carpet, not really sure. But now I'm just moving these shampooers out of here. We have 2 of them. Okay, so it's time to do laundry, but I can't do laundry in a laundry room that looks like this, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle it right now.
It's quite a lonely world that we're living
pretty bad in my opinion. That box that I just took out had like old laundry, soap bottles, dryer sheets, old light bulbs from when we did this room. I put all my cleaning supplies under the sink in the laundry room. Those are floorboards that need to be tacked back down once I paint the cabinets in here. Now we have a Blackstone grill in the back, and I don't have a container yet for the barbecue stuff. So yeah, I'm just putting it in the sink right there until I can figure out what to do with it. We don't even use the sink right now. But my husband's tools were in there from working on the floor the other day. Some laundry on the ground that's going into a laundry basket, and then some sweeping.
All I want for somebody to see me. Yeah, yeah. Anyone with two eyes will do just fine, 'cause I'm reckless. It's getting kinda desperate. Can't help but feeling helpless when it comes to love. Don't know who I am without someone by my side, and why. I don't care about what they like. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. I'm too good for my own good. Yeah, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Even though it took an hour for you to even answer. I'm losing all my power, but who's keeping score? Don't know who I am without someone by my side, and why. I don't care about what they like. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. Fall just like that. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I look into a crowd and love whoever's looking back. Always got my heart on sale, my body's like an outlet, never mind my words. Honestly, it's hard to be so easily attached. I fall just like that. Fall just like that.
You set my body, all of my body on fire.
I melt in your hands, soaked in sweat when we dance. I fall to my knees, baby. Wanna get you alone, now not ready to ignite. I want us to go home now, now turn up every light, baby, burn me to ashes. Then I rise, then I rise.
little bit of a real embarrassing moment here, but I lifted up one of the kids' beds and there's Fruit Loops and markers and stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum this up. This room really needs a good clean. There's stuff in the closet. Their room hasn't even I mean, it's like set up, but we're waiting on some of their furniture. And they were playing and they built like a little office type area, but I did tell them that unfortunately we need to get their room back together. So this will get adjusted over here. I think I'm gonna add some wall decor in here as well, hang up their curtains, and just get it to look a little more like a bedroom, because I'm not getting bedroom vibes at all. So let's get into it.
You set my body, all of my body on fire. Fire, 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 fire. Fire, 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 fire. You set my body, all of my body. You set my body, all of my body on fire. You set my body, all of my body. You set my body, all of my body on fire. You set my body, all of my body. You set my body, all of my body on fire. You set my body, all of my body. You set my body, all of my body on fire.
Sunlight, sunlight, isn't it the way you're moving? Sunlight, sunlight.
Alright, so it already looks better in here. I need to move that stuff up there and go take it to the playroom. So I am gonna allow them to have one box of toys tucked in the corner, either right there or right there. But they can put, you know, like their personal items that they don't want anyone getting into on the top shelf, or, you know, I can. This is for socks and underwear. These are for their pants, pajamas, shorts, and then we hang their shirts. I know you guys are probably thinking like this is the only hangers for 3 boys. No, we just bought some more that I'll be putting up on the shelf here. And then this, I know it's for shoes, but we are trying to break the habit of wearing shoes in the house unless they are strictly house shoes only. So I was thinking maybe they could put their house slippers right here if they don't want them by the front door, or I don't know. So we'll figure something out for this. Maybe socks or something, baseball gloves, because we have a ton of those. They could maybe put some of their hats in here. But let's continue cleaning.
It's your life, and it's just you and I. It's a summer night, and it just feels so right. So take your time, and it's just you and I. And it's just you and I. Hi, this is Summer. Please leave a message after the beep. And just so you know, I'll get back to you 1st of June. Bye. And it's just you and I.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break
I do want to apologize. I know I had talked about wanting to decorate this room and put their curtains up, but once I had laid everything out and saw what I had to work with, I noticed I needed to get a few more things before I jumped into that, so that'll be for another video. But here I am showing you guys just some homesteading. We were starting our starters. Super exciting. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe if you haven't already. It is completely free. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me. Still holding tight through every fight, 'cause sometimes I can see through the echo of every day, always the same, until you take a step and let go. You told me that the shade's turning brighter, I don't know how. You showed me every heart is a fighter, time is now. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper